Hey, what's up? It's me, Akira. I'm doing this video because my friends really wanted me to make a new video or a channel or whatever. So like this introduction to this channel or whatever. Don't really know what to say. I guess like if I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm probably just probably gonna be a one-time thing. I mean like after this, if you guys still want me to do this, then I will. But why don't we just get right into it? So today, actually, this is gonna be a half thing. So I'm gonna be doing an intro to the channel and a review. So yeah, let's get right into the review. Um, um, I recently re-listened to Imperial by Denzel Curry, and like the reason why was because like I just wanted to see because I've been listening to a lot of different albums lately, and I wanted to see like how my like viewpoint has changed on music, on his music, and on music in general, and see if I still liked it. So while we're already on the subject of that, let me just go right into the first song, ULT. Now, ULT is probably one of the best tracks on the album. It's very upbeat. I like to call it the serious version of Ultimate. You know, I am the one you want to sound. Um, that's what I like to call it. The production quality on it is really good. Um, the verses are all the verses are so good and well thought out. I love the hook. The hook is very catchy. Anybody can say the hook. It's very catchy, and I like how there's like a sense of triumph in the song. So like you feel above everybody, but not in the way that like authority wise. You know what I mean? Like you feel cool, but not in the lame way. Can you tell what I'm trying to say? Um, but I guess on to the next track. Gook. Which has a really weird like. It's real. The beat is really weird. Um, Compared to all the rest of the tracks on the album, this one is very different. All of the other production quality on the other albums is really like smooth and well thought out. It feels smooth and well thought out. On this one, it just sounds crazy, like what is happening. But at the same time, it also sounds good too. Um, like Denzel Curry also sounds like more fast paced and upbeat, a lot more than on ULT. On ULT, he was pretty fast and pretty you know, keep spitting out the bars. But in this one, he is like going. It feels like he's going all over the place and everything. And I feel like it's a very really fun track. That's surprisingly the beat is pretty catchy. Um, I guess I could talk about the next song, which is Sick and Tired. Now, Sick and Tired, like I said, this is a re-listen, so I've already listened to this song like a bunch of times. I really actually love this song. Probably one of my favorite Denzel Curry songs. But the problem is that I've listened to it a bunch of times, so I already knew most of the tracks on here, I mostly already knew this song. But I do like the idea of how people are just gonna be hating on you for what you have, and like they're gonna be setting an example, like he said in the intro. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to protect my kid and my wife and stuff. And I feel like all the first two songs, it's really energetic while also having like a pretty well thought out meaning. And speaking of meanings, let's go over to Knotty Head. Now, like Knotty Head, it's kind of a silly story. So I have a Spotify playlist, right? And I have a Denzel Curry playlist. This song plays all the time. It feels like it plays all the time. I can never get a break from this song. It's probably because no, I don't know. I can never get a break from this song. The song is good, but I've heard it way too much. Um, I heard it too much to the point where I used to like Rick Ross. That's what his name was. I forgot what his name was, but I've actually like I used to like it, but now I think it's okay. Like the song has played way too much for me. It's still good. I like the transition to the beat near the end of the song where he says like, hey, what's that futuristic, stuff or whatever. And then it switches up and like, it becomes like all like crazy and actually makes you want to like move around and stuff. And yeah, I guess now it's time for me to like for me now, which I really don't know what to say about this. Like Taboo, he's a, like I said, I listened to a bunch of Denzel Curry before. Like Taboo, it kind of like switches because the first like four tracks are all pretty they're all pretty like samey in the sense of vibe. They give off this vibe of energetic and crazy and having fun. But Me Now is darker. It's a really dark. Like it's a really dark. He's like extremely depressed, which isn't a problem. It's just that the tonal shift comes out of nowhere, in my opinion. I feel like this track should have been somewhere later into the album, but it's still it's still a really good track and surprisingly catchy. Who knew? The song about like the sun going down and everything is surprisingly catchy. Next song, Story No Title. Now, here's a problem because you know how I said Me Now is darker and should be farther into the album. Story No Title is farther into the album, but it's like the most energetic. It should be up there with a Gook and ULT for how like positive it is. Now, I mean like I guess vibe wise, because he does talk about like a lot of things, like his idols become his rivals. I do like the line when he says I'm Jesus, like he's like I'm Jesus who was like a blacker penis or something, and he said even Luke Skywalker's dad was on the dark side. I don't know, I really love that line, but I just do feel like that like probably placing doesn't matter, but like I like order kind of in my albums, so it feels kind of weird going from Me Now to Story No Title and it being the production and the beat being so upbeat compared to Me Now. If you like listen to, you know what I mean. Next is This Life, which was actually one of the first songs by Denzel Curry that I've actually listened to. I've already liked this song and I still do. Hearing this song has reminded me how much I like this song. I like how it's about having like side chicks and not really like actually like loving people, like loving like girls and everything, and how like all the cheating and everything. Like it's a pretty crazy track, while also being like every single other song on this album catchy. I feel like Denzel Curry did a good job on here of making like almost all the songs really catchy. But I really like the production on it and everything. I really like this album, but I like the production. I like the like different lines where it says like I thought you were designed for me, but that turns out that you were like designed for me. Like if you hear the song, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like if you've heard this album before, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But I really like those kind of lines, and yeah, it's a really good track. Next is Zenith, which at first, when I first listened to Imperial, I did not like it. I thought it was like weird. I thought the lyrics were weird. I didn't like it at all. Now it's one of my favorite tracks on the album. It's upbeat. It the beat makes you feel like that you're in the clouds. All the other songs have like this weird realistic feeling. This one feels like that like you're in the clouds, that you're like literally floating like on top, like at the top of everybody, which I really like that vibe. I think Joey Badass did a really good job on this track. Not a really no, that's okay. That's an overstatement. He did a pretty good job. his verse was okay. I think Denzel Curry's verse was better. And if I get hate for that, then that's just what it is. His verse was all right. Honestly, it was a little bit too samey to Denzel Curry's, but I still like his verse. Yeah, this is just. I feel like this one's just a really fun track that anybody can listen to, and you just feel automatically just upbeat and ready to go. Next is Good Night. Now, Good Night is interesting in my opinion. Good Night and the last song on the album are both interesting because I feel like they're both interchangeable. Because Good Night has like this sense of being alright. Like, what I get from this song is that everything is gonna be alright. So everybody everybody have a good night because in the morning it's all gonna be alright. You're gonna wake up fine and everything. I get what he's trying to say, which is the reason why I say the two tracks can be interchangeable. I like in the Tomorrow's Not Here. It feels conclusive, but it also kind of drags on too long. It's a 5-minute song, which I don't have a problem with. I've listened to songs longer than 5 minutes, but the way how this album works, every song feels fast and to the point. This last song is too slow in my opinion. The hook is okay and everything, but compared to Good Night, where it's always pretty upbeat, which is what happens with usually all albums. The ending song is usually happy and upbeat and ready to go, and ready to end off the album. But in this one, it's confusing, which I guess is a good transition into If Tomorrow's Not Here. Now, I do have this on my playlist, and I think it's a fine song. But I also think this is in in every listen type of listen. You can't listen to this whenever you want. It's going to the sense of it let's say ultimate, or let's say humble, or let's say any other song you can think of. This song just doesn't have that feeling. You can listen to it any time. For example, my favorite song of all time, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. It's the thing with that song. It's catchy. It's full. I like everything about the song. The flow, the metaphors, everything, and the way the message is conveyed. On this one, I feel like it's kind of all over the place. It drags on too long. I can't really just listen to it on a daily basis. Not like every other track on this album. Every other track on this album, I feel like that I can listen to and feel perfectly fine. I can leave the track a little bit upbeat and ready to go and thinking about life. And this one you can do the same thing, but it's too slow. Like I said, the hook on the song, I feel like what really keeps me from not just saying it's okay, but that's probably just me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I feel like this whole album is pretty really good actually. I feel like there are some songs that drag on a little bit too long. For example, Knotty Head and If Tomorrow's Not Here. But other than that, this whole album is actually really good. So for a rating, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. But like I said, some of the tracks drag on too long. So that's the end of the review and intro to my channel. What do you guys think? Do you think it was okay? Do you think it sucked? Do you think it was really good? Also, what do you think of the channel in general? Do you think I should how should I improve or something? I think I do need a little bit of work on the lighting, but yeah. I guess post in the comments what do you guys think. Like it if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. I really don't care. Subscribe if you want to. And I guess that's it. See ya.